One, go. Hello guys, and today I'm back with another Sachsenring prediction / qualifying result video with the 20. That's it. Right, Harvey, can you just be a bit sensible today? You know, not being stupid.
No.
Okay. Right, so anyway, we are talking about the what do you call it? Sachsenring qualifying session. So it was Marquez from Barber to Rossi.
Petrucci to Espargaro to Vinales.
To Dobby to Espargaro to Iannone.
From Pedrosa to the biggest shock on the grid, Jorge Lorenzo to Yoni Hernandez.
Not exactly, because Lorenzo's been basically since Catalonia he's been completely shocking. He's sort of just done trying to think of an example. He's just done something stupid anyway. You got Cal Crutchlow almost. He was only about like 500ths away from getting into Q2. He blamed Bradle for not going into Q2. And then you got Bradley Smith and Scott Redding, the only I think that's the only full grid that's got the same nationality in it.
Yeah,
there it is.
16th we've got Jack Miller, Homeboy Defra and Bradle, and in 18th we've got Eugene Laverty.
Yeah, and Seth from Bradle was Cal's excuse for not getting into Q2. Yeah, I don't know why. Just it's a bit weird, I know, but apparently held him up at one of the corners. Then you got the last we got Alvaro Bautista, Loris Vaz, the return of the god, even though he's not really a god. He was in World Superbikes, but he's not in GP. And Tito Rabat. So Friday it was an alright day for everyone, apart from Lorenzo, because it was damp and he seems to be terrified of wet conditions now, because I don't think he very much likes the tyres.
No, I generally don't think that either. Personally, I think Lorenzo could mess it up this weekend.
Yeah, basically, I think this weekend does decide whether Lorenzo can win the championship or he can just completely bottle it. Now, I think he's going to completely bottle it because
I hope he does as well.
If it's dry, if it's dry, he can get a top. I don't think he'll get on the podium, but I think he can get a top 5. If it's wet, I can't see him even getting any points. I think he's just going to be at the back like he was in Assen until he's. I think that's what's happened, but you never know with weather these days because the people in the forecast, I think they're pretty much useless. Well, whatever they use is useless anyway. But yeah, so yeah. Also, Lorenzo, the turn 11 that has obviously been a problem for some riders, but today there wasn't really any crashes there, surprisingly. I don't know if there was in the Moto2 session. I didn't watch it because I was too busy doing stuff. You'll see if you watch Harvey's doing like a behind the scenes thing. You can go and watch and listen to all the week. Yeah, we can
link in the description anyway.
Yeah, you can listen to what weird stuff we talk about and why. And you can just hear how stupid we are sometimes. Mainly Harvey because he's the biggest dumbo around. But anyway, so yeah, Lorenzo has crashed the same amount of times he did last year in one weekend.
Shocking.
Yep, I think that's the worst. That's probably since like 2008 or something. That's probably the most crashes Lorenzo's had on the weekend.
Yeah, but we all know what Lorenzo was like in 2008. He couldn't.
Well, he was too aggressive.
Riding one of them buckaroo things that you get like unfair.
Yep. You mean the bucking Bronco?
One of them. Yeah.
Yeah, with the bull and whatever it was. Yeah, basically he was
clever on that.
Yeah, he was too aggressive in 2008. That's why he's very smooth now because he realised that. But yeah. So then Marquez, he hasn't crashed at all this weekend. He may be due one.
I think we should get on with the predictions.
Yeah, but then you got Iannone. He crashed as well. He had just had a friendly crash. Yeah. It's also
Moto3's Lake Toil.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That was he was a bit late because of I think it was Danny Webb's bike. It blew up, and then Finati and Antonelli went off. That meant Finati was in trouble, and he actually finished 19th. But let's not talk about Moto3. Let's go on predictions.
Antonelli fractured his collarbone.
Yeah, again. But whatever, right. So my guess it right with.
Oh, you got first pick this go, haven't you?
Now, you told me you're gonna stick with a dry race, aren't you? You're gonna stick with dry race.
I hope it is a dry race, but
are you gonna?
Because it's in Germany, I think it could be wet, but I hope it's dry.
Thing is, the last wet race there was at Sachsenring. It was in 2008, and he was actually going alright for Pedrosa, and he fell off, and it actually wasn't his fault. Because the Honda, I don't know if it's still the same, but the Honda, as they used to have throttle problems. And basically what happened was, the throttle stuck open, so he had no choice but to truck it down the road, and he smashed his head into the barriers.
And he nearly died.
He didn't nearly die, but he was a bit banged up. But anyway, I think it is going to be a wet race. I don't know why, I just have a feeling it's going to be a wet race. So I'm going to go with Valentino to take the win. Going to finally end Marquez's 6-year winning streak. Finally. Then in second, I'm going to go with Danilo Petrucci. Because I think he can do something in wet conditions like he always has done. Hopefully his bike doesn't break down. Like the GP15 is very unreliable, I think we can say. Then in third place, I'm going to go with Marc Marquez. Because I just think he will.
A very good guess. But I think it could be a dry race. And we are we getting points for dry and wet guesses? Should we make that a thing now? Guess the weather.
Yeah, if you guess the correct weather, you get 50 odd points. You get 50.
No, you get 10 points.
10 extra points. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So you're going to be dry. I
think it'll be dry, and be Marquez Rossi, and then maybe, I don't know. But I think that I'm going to regret this. Danny Pedrosa can spoil the party.
Well, he has a history. He has a history around Sachsenring. He's probably, hang on, he came second in his first year.
He's got a pretty decent record around Sachsenring.
He's got second first, was about to win but crashed. The year before, I think he came even like third. The year after that, I think he won. The year after that, I think he was out because of collarbone. Year after that, he won. The year after that, he broke his collarbone. Then the previous 2 years, he's come second both times. But that's it. So yeah, it'll be very interesting. Is it going to be a wet or a dry race? You make the decision. But anyway, guys, that's been all for today, and we'll see you in the next video.